Hello and salutations, it's iSalty. Here I am again with another 2 Cents Toys review. Today we're talking about the Marvel Legends Beta Ray Bill. Picked him up at my local GameStop, and you can too, for $22.95 before tax. I'm going to apologize for the wind. There's nothing I can do about that. Here we got the box. You can see him. You got Stormbreaker. You got two Hulk heads. You got the art on the side of the box, which is the same as the art on the back of the box. A little read up on Beta Ray Bill, but I'll tell you all you need to know about him. And then we got the line, which consists of, to my understanding, 3 MCU characters, disregarding the Build-A-Figure, and a bunch of comic book characters. I've heard that the War Machine we get in this line is a MCU version. I'd have to watch Endgame again. Apparently he showed up at the end looking like that, but I don't remember it. But anyway, some background on Beta Ray Bill. First introduced in the Mighty Thor issue number 337 in 1983, a little bit before my time. He's an augmented Corbinite, which I'm going to assume is a joke or a nod towards Star Wars for Carbonite. Carbonite. I mean, 1983 is when Return of the Jedi came out, so who knows, maybe there's something there. But he's fought Thor twice and won both times. That was in his first appearance, and he spared him. Odin saw that he was worthy to wield Mjolnir, and decided to create Stormbreaker with the exact same powers as Mjolnir. And ever since, he's been a staunch ally of Thor, which I thought was pretty cool. You also might have noticed that in Thor Ragnarok and Grandmaster's Tower, there's a head sculpt of Beta Ray Bill on the side. That was kind of a nod. According to Kevin Feige, he was originally supposed to appear in the film, but it was such a small part, that he didn't feel it was doing Beta Ray Bill any justice, and that he would appear in a later MCU film. So there's rumors about him showing up in Asgardians or Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not sure what the name's going to be. But anyway, we all look forward to it. I was introduced to him as a child from the Toy Biz line, the Silver Surfer toys, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't really care for him. I thought he looked silly. I thought he had like a horse's head or something, but that's neither here nor there. So we're going to get into this box real quick. We're going to go over the articulation and Stormbreaker. And here we have Beta Ray Bill out of the packaging, and he looks very plain in terms of like the paint apps, but trust me, there's a lot to dive into on this figure. Again, I apologize for the wind. I've been waiting for it to die down, but I can't keep waiting. So we're going to go over Stormbreaker first. This is a very, very solid accessory. Like, I'm talking, like, it's pretty heavy for an accessory. It's not balanced at all, but it's not going to bend. I mean, there's a little give to it. The strap is a little firm for my liking. I wish it were more malleable. But this is a very solid accessory. I like all the kind of swirly bits on it. I know a lot of people don't like it, the marbling effect. I appreciate it. So with that out of the way, so going over articulation, right? We got the head up here. He can do some tilt. He can look all the way up, right there. He can bury his chin all the way down. We've got a little bit of shifting that goes on with the ball joint, because the head is much smaller than the neck joint. We've got hinge down here at the jaw, which is pretty cool, except you can see the disc behind it. The paint apps are pretty amazing. We've got the orange skin and some washing over it. The teeth are painted well. The tongue's painted well. I really enjoy it. The wings on the helmet are a little gummy, so I wouldn't lay them down too much. You might risk permanent bend. We've got down here at the shoulder, the arms can only come up that far. They can go back that far, and they can come out pretty far, but these shoulders are glued on. Like, they're not going anywhere, so you can't get a full 360. We've got bicep swivel, 360, double jointed elbows that come up pretty far, especially considering how buff he is. We've got the 3-fingered hand, which I really appreciate, and all that washing going on there. Got a hinge and swivel at the wrist. It's very tight though. It's kind of ratcheted, so you're gonna have to work with it a little bit. Feels like it might snap sometimes, but it won't. Only complaint is the grip. The hand is closed very tightly, so it's hard to get the Stormbreaker in. The other hand is opened more, so it slides in very easily. But we've got the dumbbell joint up here at the chest. He can go forward, basically not at all though. And he can go back a little bit, waist swivel down here. He can kick forward that far. He can kick out. And we've got double jointed knees. He can come up that far. We've got thigh swivel. Got a boot cut, even though there is no boot. And we've got foot that far forward, foot that far backwards, and forward-facing rocker. I know I'm kind of manhandling this figure a little bit, but this cape. So, about the cape. It's big, it's heavy, there's a peg in the back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but something I've noticed from other people reviewing it, they haven't mentioned the fact that the cape comes off. They keep saying it's glued down here, and it is, but this cape unhooks up here at these pegs. So the cape can come clean off and get the hell out of the way, which is very nice. I like this look of Beta Ray Bill without the cape, but, he's more iconic with it. So that's articulation. Overall, this figure is very nice. You can see where there were initially going to be butterfly cuts right here in the back, and there's a little bit of evidence up here, but not as much. I wish we had gotten butterfly cuts on him, and that these shoulder pads could get out of the way so he could, grip Stormbreaker over his head coming down for a strike or something, but we can't always get what we want. So the sculpt here is really nice, though. There's some lines here in the armor that are very subtle. I do like the marbling effect. I like these very subtle lines that are sculpted here on the abs. And again, the armor just has these neat little kind of sculpts in it. It's very nice. It's a lot of detail in what looks like a plain figure. I do like this figure overall, though. I think he's well worth it, especially because we haven't had a new Beta Ray Bill since the Toy Biz Marvel Legends line. This is the more modern look, which I like it more than the classic look. I know. You can grab your pitchforks now if you want. But anyway, let me know. I picked up a bunch of Legends at my GameStop. These are the ones I've got. And let me know who you want to see next, if you want to see any of them. Reference back to my channel update video where I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that can be reviewed. So if anything stands out to you that you'd like to see next, drop a comment down below. I'd be happy to do so. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We're over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let us know if you like these videos with your thumbs, and then let us know why in the comments. Anyway, so thanks for stopping by. I'm Salty, signing off.